Hello everyone. In the last video, we have covered the topics like fission, budding, regeneration, fragmentation. In this video, we will cover a topic called as spore formation. Now, formation of new individual is by germination of spores. Now, what are these spores? Actually, these spores are unicellular bodies in the parent that are capable of giving rise to a new individual. So we can take the example of rhizopus. It is a type of fungi. You will see, especially in rotten vegetables, thread-like structures with tiny lobes are available. So these tiny lobes, they contain spores. They are special cells that can give rise to a new individual, a new organism. So these spores are covered with a thick wall in unfavorable conditions. But when it comes in contact with the moist surface, then this wall breaks and the spores get released and they begin to grow. It is most commonly seen in bacteria, algae and fungi. They are very tiny and very easily carried out by wind, water and other animals. Vegetative propagation. It is a mode of asexual reproduction in plants. So in this mode of reproduction, you will see that the new individual will be identical to the parent. So in our previous videos, we have discussed between the term similar and identical. So here you will see that the new individual will be identical to the parent. And the plant part detached from the parent forms into a new plant. So the part which you are going to separate from the parent plant, it grows into a new individual. So this vegetative propagation is of two types. One is natural vegetative propagation and the second one is artificial vegetative propagation. Natural vegetative propagation. So this type of propagation happens with plant parts like root, stem and leaves. Artificial vegetative propagation. There are specific methods by which we get new plants by cutting, layering, grafting. Actually, these are the techniques by using which we can get a desired type of plant. In the last topic, we have seen about vegetative propagation. We came to know that vegetative propagation takes place in two ways. That is natural vegetative propagation and artificial vegetative propagation. Now when it comes to natural vegetative propagation, it takes place by the part of that plant, that is root, or by using the stem of that plant, or by using the leaf of that plant. So now we will see vegetative propagation by roots. So in this type of vegetative propagation, the birds develop thick fleshy roots which later when put into the soil it develops into a new plant. So these features you will be able to see in the plants like guava, sweet potato and dahlia. Vegetative propagation by stem. Stems can be modified into many different types of structures. So each of this structure can provide a new plant, and one such a type of modified structure is a runner. In some plants, stem grows horizontally above the ground level. So example of this type of runner, we can take grass or else even strawberry. So if you see grass, after a certain interval of time, a node is formed and where this a small structure called as bud develops in that area. Now each bud is capable of producing a new plant. Underground stems. As we expect stems above the ground and roots below the ground, but there are few plants where the stem is a modified structure which grows under the ground. For this we can take the examples of potato, onion, ginger. Let us take the example of potato. In potato, you will see a small green color structure. Actually, it is called as eye of potato, and it is also called as bud. So when you take this bud and place it into the soil, then this bud, after a certain period of time, turns into a new plant. Vegetative propagation by leaves. So here, in this type of vegetative propagation, buds are formed along the leaf margins, which latter gives rise to a new plant. If we take the example of such plant, one of the plant is bryophyllum. It is also called as miracle leaf plant. If you see the edges of this leaf, you will find out small buds are present under. So in certain conditions, when this bud falls into soil, or when you take the bud and place it into the soil, it turns into a new plant. Artificial vegetative propagation that we will see in the next coming videos. We hope that you are enjoying the videos. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you.